the number one cause of failure in life is lack of a well-defined purpose in life. So if you don't have a well-defined purpose in life, you are set for failure, not unless you choose to watch this video up until the end. So let's begin. Now, purpose is what gives your life meaning. Purpose is what gets you up and running every day in your life. So the first point that we want to cover in this video is we want to make you understand how easy you can land and get to know your true life purpose. So I want to introduce to you a law known as the law of clarity. So the law of clarity is one of the laws that I teach people on how it is you can start creating your desired reality. But let me explain what it simply means. The law of clarity, this means that you must be able to know whatever it is that you want, why you want it, and who must you become to get what you want. So let's begin with it. So you must be able to decipher in specifics what it is that you want to experience, in the terms of, let's say, what amount of money would you want to make if you were to be your desired self, or if you were to attain that state of life that you desire? What amount of money would you have? What would you dress? Who would you be with? How would you talk? That is what you're supposed to be able to know, what it is that you want. After you have the answer to this question, what generally follows is, why do you want it? Now, the why will give the what the power that it needs. You know, sometimes when your why is strong than your what, you will be driven to get that thing because the why is strong enough. So your why might be, maybe you need to help or assist your family members. Your why might be, maybe you want to see that you live a better life than the one that you experience. The reasons for why you want what you want are many. So be able to decipher, why do you want what you want? Then the third and most important question to ask yourself is, who must you become to get what you want? Remember, if it's just about wanting, everyone wants to have the best life, but not everyone gets that privilege of living the life that they want. And the reason why most people don't get to live the life that they want is because they don't answer this question of who must they become to get what you want. Remember, if you don't have what you want, it means there is something that you're not doing right. And it means you have got to stop doing what you're doing and start doing other things that will ensure you get what you desire to get. So ask yourself, who must you become in the sense of the mental attitudes you must have to get what you want, the beliefs you must have to get what you want, the way you carry yourself, and envision this perfect ideal self. Who must you become? And then, after you understand who you must become, start by embodying those characteristics, those behaviors into your life. By doing this, what happens is that you start to match vibrationally with that frequency of the person that you wish to become. And when you completely and fully match it, the things that you want will generally start to come into your life effortlessly, because you have obeyed or followed the law of vibration, which is a universal principle that governs nature. Now, after you know what you want, why you want it, and who you must become, you must start doing what we call setting activity-based goals. So most people really like to set what we call outcome-based goals. This is to say, people set goals like saying, I want to get a big mansion, I want to get this car, I want to have this person as a wife or a spouse. Those are what we call outcome-based goals. And if you set your goals in this manner, it is less likely that you will achieve them. And even if you achieve them, it is more likely that you might go back to the same position that you were. Because setting a goal as in, I want to get this car, really says nothing. What you have to do, you have to start setting activity-based goals. Because outcome-based goals, you might get there, but activity-based goals enable you to stay there. In other words, the goal is not to get rich. The goal is to stay rich. The goal is not to get married. The goal is to stay married. And the activity-based goals are what will ensure that you stay in that desired self that you wish to become. So instead of saying, I want to have X amount of money, say, I will I will approach X amount of clients a day. I will make X amount of calls a day. I will make X amount of videos a day. You see, that is how you set activity-based goals, because these activities, if you execute them today, tomorrow, and the day afterwards, eventually you will get to that desired or outcome goal that you set. So start setting what we call activity-based goals. And by doing this, you will be fulfilling two things. The number one thing, you will have understood or come to the realization of your life purpose. Then, this is how you define your life purpose now. You define your life purpose by finding something that you love to do. So ask yourself, which or what is that one thing that you really love to do? And then learn this thing and do it and become the best at it. Once you become the best at it, you will now ask yourself, how is it that I can start to monetize this thing that I love to do? Because you love to do this thing, you've become the best at it. Now, how can you monetize it? And when you're thinking about this, ask yourself, is this thing that I love to do, is it something that is able to give back to humanity? Is it something that can be able to impact other people's lives positively? If yes, then this is a good life purpose that ensures that you will stay in the game the longest. So find something that you love to do it to your best capability and become the best at doing it. Then you will find a way to monetize it. Then that is how you start to live out your purpose in life. And if you found any benefit from this video, I'll be dropping much more videos such as this. So make sure you are liking the video, you are subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.